It's Frostgrave week and we have 3 amazing bundles to give away. We'll be choosing winners from the comments on 3 of our communities. 1 from the comments on YouTube, 1 from the comments from OnTableTop.com, and from the Cult of Games members' comments, so you guys get an extra chance to win. Drop those comments in, and we hope you enjoy the week.
Hi folks, today I'm going to be having a look at Frostgrave's newest set. This is the Human Knight set from Northstar and Osprey.
Okay, so our Frostgrave Knights, the first, I believe, of the second edition boxes from Osprey and Northstar. This box allows you to build 10 hard plastic knights, and as far as knights go, these are fantasy heavy armoured fellows, so not a classical knight or a feudal or medieval knight. You get a bit of text about Felstad, the Frozen City, and some painted examples, which is quite nice. You get in the box 10 round bases, so 25mm rounds from Runedra, and then you get the sprue itself. So, taking a closer look at the sprue. Start with the heads and work our way down. You get a variety of heads. I think it's 22 in total. Some with helms of a very fantasy-esque, so very similar to the Conan snake faction. We've got a fantasy Viking with the horns. You also have more historically realistic, so we have a kettle helm, sallet, great helm, spectacle visored Viking helm, a couple of other pot helms, as well as bear heads and cloth caps. So a good variety there, not tied down to any specific style or period. After that, we'll have a look at the shields and accessories. So we've a single backpack, a couple of quivers and an axe, 2 heater shields and 3 round. Now this is one of my niggles for this sprue. So we can see here this is just a wooden shield with a metal boss in the middle. We have a plain shield, another plain round, and then a riveted with boss, and this is slightly more domed than the others. And we have this quartered shield. So I'm not a fan of the quarter because you can only paint it as a quarter. If you want to put a decal on there, or if you want to do freehand work, or if you want to do anything else with that size and style of shield, you're going to have to file that flat or fill it in, both of which will be a bit of a pain. Second issue with the shields is 2 of them have wood grain. And I'm not talking about Mr. Plank here, who has no wood grain on him. But if we look at the reverse, there's detailed wood graining on this shield, but not on this. Not on this or this, but we've got it again on this round shield. But these things are sent to try us. We have a variety of figures, so 5 in all. They've got a mixture of various types of armour, so some have got scale, they've all got sort of chainmail in some places, so chainmail coif on this fella, although scale below, and then a gamby below that. Chainmail, another quilted gambeson, but plate pieces on top. So it's a real hodgepodge like a mercenary warband would have. All of the arms have chainmail showing from below the tops of their, I suppose the tops of their coats or surcoats. You get enough arms to do 3 with a form of 2-handed weapon. So large bearded Lochaber axe, demi-moon there, a flail. This one looks like it's held 2-handed, but looks a bit small to be a 2-handed weapon when you compare it to some of the others. You get this great sword as well, which is quite nice. There are enough single-handed scabbarded swords to give everybody one, dotted around the sprue in various places. Up here. You get some nice little additional pieces. So we have a bow to be strung on somebody's back, or put into a offhand. There's a couple of hands holding shields that you could cut that bow into. We have a plucked chicken. We have a lamp, mace, crossbow pistol and crossbow, along with the relevant arms beside them. Some more maces and swords towards the bottom, and then flasks, bags, quarrels, quivers and the like. So there's the reverse, as you would expect. I've put a few together. Okay, so here we have our merry band. So I've got a crossbow backed up with a sword, quarrel on his hip, sort of kettle helm on him, looking a little bit feudal. We have this gentleman with great helm and double-handed sword. The big Lochaber bearded axe, going equipped. And then we have this lantern-wielding gentleman, possibly leading the party, or at least the first to get shot by the opponent. Never carry the lantern. And last but no means least, the Sally helm-wearing fellow. So as you can see, they go together very nicely, relatively quick to put together as well. All in all, it's a nice kit. If it wasn't for those little things with the wood grain, which is just a minor niggle, but what can you do? So yeah, the Frostgrave Knights, I think it's a set that's going to get an awful lot of use throughout Frostgrave, Rangers of Shadow Deep, Kings of War, you name it. Anybody who needs generic human knights or adventurers would do well to look at this kit. I don't think you're going to find many that are going to beat it.
There we have it. Plenty of scope for your Frostgrave games. Also, if you play Oathmark, it would be ideal for that, to add some variety to your human units within that game, barring those little sort of niggly parts like the shield, which is causing me issues. I think it's a very nice kit, and there's an awful lot of options in there. So let me know what you think below. I'm going to move on.
Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.